Good morning, good Saturday, and welcome to the first vlog of the year. But it's not 2024 yet. Today is Saturday, December 30th, the penultimate day of the year. Penultimate. It is Saturday, December 30th. It's the penultimate day of the year, and I gotta tell you, I'm scared. All these New Year's tourists, and they are terrifying. Let me tell you, New Year's Eve tourists are something else. Christmas tourists, terrible. Pushy, narcissist, self-absorbed, clueless. But New Year's tourists are people who will willingly piss themselves to watch Megan Thee Stallion perform. Can't relate. In a previous life, I actually worked a New Year's Eve shift at FAO Schwartz. And true story, one of the New Year's tourists, a mom of small children, encouraged her children to do a shit in an aisle of the stuffed toys section because she either could not or would not locate the bathroom, which was on the other side of that same floor. Yeah. I guess the moral of these two stories and the uniting theme therein is that New Year's Eve tourists have a very comfortable relationship with their excretions. I guess if you piss yourself to watch Florida sing in the middle of Times Square, then doing a shit in the stuffed toys section of FAO Schwartz is like nothing. Whatever. Anyways, we're heading to our fun little tour, and I'll check in with you after. Happy New Year! I don't know about you, but every time I'm walking around downtown with a banana peel that I can't find a trash can to put in it, I just feel like maybe I should do some kind of slapstick with this. Isn't this comedy? It's a comedy waiting to happen. What a waste. Happy New Year, New Year's Eve. Welcome to the final day of the year. No pressure. It's the last day of 2023 and I am at work. Let this be the movement that we carry into the new year. Let this be the new year vibe. Booked, busy, and hashtag blessed. Ew, no, okay. New Year's resolutions. How do you feel? I feel like everyone says, ugh, New Year's resolutions. You're gonna tell yourself what you're gonna do all year. You're gonna forget about it before the first week of January. But you know what? I used to say I could never keep a New Year's resolution. Tell myself I'm gonna do something and then follow through. But actually, this year I've been doing really good at showing up for myself, okay? Let's not call it a New Year's resolution. Let's just say I'm showing up for myself. I took the vitamins my doctor prescribed every single day. I think I could count on one hand the number of times I've forgotten my twice daily doses. Go me! I've started flossing every single morning. But you know what? I'm proud to say that this year I have flossed every single morning of 2023. I mean, that's an accomplishment. I've set goals, I've done them, I've stepped out of my comfort zone to really great results. So you know what? I think I'm ready to make some New Year's resolutions. I want to see more museums. I want to be more bold. I want to learn to better understand myself through therapy and journaling and self-work. I want to learn how to do better YouTube videos. I want to make enough money to pay rent and buy food. How about that? I want to do that. And then maybe if I can make those things happen in 2024, by 2025, as I enter my early 40s, I can shoot for the moon. I mean, rent is pretty astronomical, so it might as well be the moon. Hey-oh! So yeah, Happy New Year. Giving a little tour, and then you'll never guess I have to go to Trader Joe's to get some stuff that I forgot yesterday. So it'll be a fun, short tour through the neighborhood. It's pretty chilly today, so I hope we're ready for this. And I will see you tonight. And if I don't, I'll see you next year. I can't make promises. I'm also one of those folks who has every intention of staying up until midnight to watch the ball drop. Not live. Oh God, no, never live. On TV. And then ends up falling asleep at like 9:30. So we'll see if that actually comes to pass. But Happy New Year. Good riddance 2023. And no matter whether it's after my tour or after this year, I'll see you on the other side. Oh boy, I was gonna say good morning and I was gonna say Happy New Year. I'm not. Oh, I'm so grumpy. First of all, bad morning. Bad morning. I was awoken at midnight when some revelers from around the corner decided to set off fireworks underneath our second-story window. My husband and I were huddled in bed as the sounds of heavy artillery went off all around us. It could be worse, but not by much. And then woke up at 5:30 when the revelers started leaving the bars and standing loudly underneath our window, for some reason, screaming. Now, I'll not tell you where I live, but let's just say I live around the corner from a lot of noisy bars, but not in the direction of the transit. From 5:30 until 7:15, not making this up, standing underneath from 5:30 to 7:15 screaming, listen, 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 listen. So I sure was listening for the entire time. 2024, I will find where these people live. These people who stand underneath my window screaming all night. I will find where they live. I will figure out when they sleep. And I will stand underneath their window yelling, listen, 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 listen. Because I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh man, I'm grumpy. 2023 was a terrible year. Spent the whole year just waiting for and never expecting, but always dealing with the other shoe dropping. You know that? You know, where something bad happens and then you wait for the other shoe to drop. You expect something worse. I mean, 2023, it rained shoes on me nonstop. I'm so scarred from this bullshit that when I look in the corner of my eyes and I see something move, I'm like, cockroach. And most of the time I'm right, because like 2 nights ago I was doing my nails and drinking some tea and a 1-inch long cockroach crawled into and then out of my teacup that I was drinking from. Last night I was sitting on the couch and I touched the armrest and it was all wet. And I looked up at the roof and thought, oh my God, my ceiling is leaking. It turns out my husband had just washed his hands and then touched the armrest to brace himself to plug something in. But of course, when you're living with this kind of other shoe dropping mentality, everything that happens, every little thing that goes wrong is the next major crisis. So, Happy New Year. New year. New. I just hope that this year I'll stop seeing mice and cockroaches out of the corner of my eyes. I'll stop feeling the ceiling cave in. I'll stop getting hit by those other shoes dropping all over me. And maybe the people on the corner will stop screaming, listen, 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 all night long. And they'll actually be quiet. But I'm not counting on it. So here we go. First tour of the new year. That much is absolutely for sure. Last night I cut my bangs. Too short? You decide. Maybe actually not short enough. Apparently it rained, but not on anybody's celebrations. Everything is all lit, but not enough to delay the fireworks. $2024. New year. It's January 2nd. It is the first ordinary day of the year. I was raised Catholic, and so I was always very amused by this idea of ordinary time. They would say ordinary time at Mass when there wasn't like a special feast of some saint or some holiday or something. And I just thought that was so funny. They'd be like, this is the 22nd Sunday of ordinary time. It was like not Lent, not Advent. Oof. It would be ordinary time. And so today begins January's ordinary time, which is not that ordinary actually, in a quite unusual move for what's supposed to be like the tourist dry season. They've been very busy, if you couldn't tell, with like last minute bookings, which is great. I love giving tours. It makes me feel so alive and excited. And I get to share what I'm so passionate about with some people, but also, well, I was not planning on being this busy the first week of January, and I'm not ashamed to tell you that my dirty laundry at home is reaching crisis levels. Crisis equals my long underwear reserves are running dangerously low. Clean long underwear reserves, I should say. So that is kind of my limiting factor when it comes to doing tours outside. Speaking of long underwear, I'm currently wearing 2 sweatshirts at once over the top of fleece and heat tech warming layers. Trust and believe that I know how to stay absolutely toasty warm. I'm actually maybe a little bit too warm on this 20-degree Fahrenheit day. I just hope that my group is also dressed warm. I have a suspicion that they're from a cool climate, so I am trusting that they will be dressed, bundled up nice and tight and warm, so that I don't have to worry about them being chilly out here on these streets. I got a good night's sleep last night, and it makes a world of difference to be able to go to bed at 9:30 and sleep almost straight through to 6 a.m. without any screaming. After work today, I immediately have to take the train back uptown for a therapy session because it sounds like I need it. It sounds like I need some therapy. Anyway, Happy New Year. I hope you got some sleep last night because we're gonna need it for 2024. I have a feeling. Good morning and good Thursday. We are once again back in the only place that I ever monologued to you from, my walk to work. This is my last work day of this week. Tomorrow, wait, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Wow, it's Wednesday. So, hiya Wednesday. That's kind of how things are going. I was gonna say like, oh, it's been such a tough week for my mental health. And then I was gonna feel like an imposter for talking about mental health, because who the hell am I? A therapist? No. But I have a good therapist. And I talked to her yesterday. And you know what she told me? She told me to slow down. I think it's pretty clear that I am going through a lot. I'm seeing cockroaches, hallucinating, leaks in my ceiling. The other day I came home from work and I accidentally left my keys in the lock of my door, and a neighbor had to knock on the door and tell me to bring my keys back inside. Thank goodness nobody tried to break into our apartment or stole my keys or something like that. But I guess I'm very tired. Guess I'm very overwhelmed. Guess I'm very stressed out. Yesterday I was trying to read a sign for the ad for the very unnecessary new Mean Girls movie, and I could see all the words, but I couldn't put them into the right order. And I was like, what? What is this sentence? This doesn't make any sense. It was supposed to say something like, I love how you just wear whatever. Brave. But in my mind, I kept reading it, and I was turning the words in different orders. I was like, I just love whatever you wear. I just love however you wear. I was like, I don't understand. And now I think I do. I think it's an indication I'm a little burnt out. From what? I don't know. I can't imagine. The constant undercurrent of health crises that I'm dealing with, and the stress of having a very intense year, constantly having nightmares of being evicted from our apartment with only the clothes on our back and not being able to find a new place to live. Yeah, a little stressed out. And so I'm taking my therapist's advice and I'm slowing down. Do you see how slowly I'm walking right now? I'm going to make it to work and everything is going to be fine. We even talking fast. I even talk fast. But starting today, we are attempting Project Slow Down. So maybe I can slow down, remember to take my keys out of the door, slow down, and read the sentence in the order that the words appear, and slow down and appreciate, while this is not a perfect time in my life, it's still my life. And so that's what we are working on today. Wednesday. It's Wednesday. See, I even tried to rush through the week, called it Thursday. No, one day at a time. Wednesday. I really do need to slow down. Thursday, it's my day off, and I am getting things done. Laundry, journaling. Did you know that every morning I write down 5 things that I'm grateful for? I am cleaning the bathroom, cooking some meals for the week ahead, taking my compost out, and doing grocery shopping. And I'm also ending this week's vlog a day early because this weekend is my husband's 40th birthday. So we will be hanging out with his family and celebrating this great man in my life. So that will be it for me for this week, and I will see you back again next week with another weekly vlog. Thanks for joining me.